Hi everybody. I just thought I'd show you a new planting we did last year, and we're in Glencoe, Illinois, and this is about 1 year old, and I want to introduce you to Adrian and Barney. They're the owners of this beautiful house, beautiful home, and they had some interesting things to say about the garden and share with you. And so there's Barney. Adrian, take it away. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Roy. Yeah, we put this in September of 2023. No, 2022. Yeah,
22.
last year. And you can see we've got a lot of glass. So we've been able to watch it develop over the past year and grow and enjoy it every day, every minute of every day. And it's the design is, we love the colors during the startup in the spring with the little blue guys, and then we get pinks and whites and dreaded yellows.
No yellow. We'll remove the yellow.
But it's been, it's very, very zen coming out in the morning and working in the yard,
Good.
And getting rid of the little weeds that pop up. And then
Hey, you both play an active role.
yeah,
you're both
very much. And this past week we've been planting some of the replacement pieces.
We brought replacements out, right? We got that holes filled in.
And
It's all about the good start.
Yeah, and we also learned how to get rid of voles.
That's an important part
that's
too.
an important part of
Right.
learning how to garden. Say something.
Right. Well, it's the way that the plants have been arranged in the garden that makes our garden feel so unique and that we're so in love with. And embarrassingly, whenever we walk around town or even go to the Chicago Botanic Garden, we feel like our garden is the prettiest.
Oh, you're
Not
chewed.
Not that we're competing, but it's just the way the plants feel like they're more naturally placed, that we have grown to just really appreciate. And so it's just been the most amazing thing. We're also incredibly lucky to get to watch the garden from the second floor. And
that's
from
right,
the
your
first
view.
floor. And then on the lower level is our office, and we see the light shining through the elevation of the plants. It sparkles when the sun shines.
And the term is whimsical.
It's just
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's just a very whimsical garden.
Well, you played a big role in it. We had a couple of meetings. What you liked. We looked at photos, and you came a long way. There was a lot of
We had
buckthorn.
We had 2,500 square feet of buckthorn.
Yeah, so we came a long way.
Yeah, so it was a lot of buckthorn we had pulled out.
So when we first met, we had a wall of buckthorn here that we had removed, and then we had the stumps ground down, and then Roy delineated a bed for us, and he had us put mulch in, leaf mulch, to get everything ready, and then 2,700 plants were planted.
Off we go, right?
And the next day, there were 2,700 holes where the squirrels had checked out the roots of every
Everything,
single plant. And moved a few around, and we were off to the races.
Right.
But it's just become like the high point of every day is being in our garden.
Well, I'm happy you enjoyed it, and really, you're doing a great job of stewardship.
Thank you.
Because it's like you got 2,700 children running around.
I was thinking about
Yeah.
the fact that we're empty nesters, but now we have this new project that is just so
In some ways,
fulfilling.
it's much more rewarding than children.
Right.
Well, you know how to enjoy it, and hopefully, neighbors see the joy you have and start transforming some of their landscapes into something that they can enjoy too.
Indeed.
Well, thanks so much. This was a great discussion,
Thank you, Roy.
and off we go.
Thanks, Roy.
Thanks.
Hi everybody, Roy here. I'm at Northwind. I gave a talk today, and I ran into this great couple. I met Rich. I came to his house in the spring in Woodstock. We had a walk around and talked about the gardens and planting. And he and his wife came out. I can't remember. Dinah, and they were asking some questions, and he had some really nice things to say about the book I wrote a few years ago. And I thought, I think it's good to share that. So. Tell me about what you've learned and what you're changing and how you feel about everything.
Well, we bought the book, and it's awesome. It has such a great concept of changing artworks like Van Gogh and such into a garden with the colors and the hues and the variation of plants. and it just changed our whole attitude. The book gave me chills.
Oh,
I
you're too nice. Thank you.
recommended it to I don't know how many people, several people, and they've gone and they bought it on the spot. And Rich has he just changed the whole attitude of how we garden.
I was a typical landscaper. I bought the fertilizer from the big, the stores,
Yeah.
and buy wood chips and all that stuff. And I was honestly trying to make my house look like kind of a typical suburban house. And my concept has changed now.
Oh,
Doing
thanks.
perennials and doing natural and just changing the color and the sizes of plants and that.
No mulch.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Well,
I'll never buy wood chips again.
we
but
had a good talk. We walked around
Yeah,
for
we did walk
45
around.
minutes or so and
I
had a nice
appreciated
discussion.
the concept, and I didn't know what Roy was talking about at first until I read the book, and then the whole thing kind of like was enlightening.
It takes, that's self-discovery.
It
It
I,
was.
yeah.
It was exactly.
I try not to tell people what
With
to
a little
do.
bit of help.
I think it's just have a discussion so self-discovery comes into play, and then
Right.
that's when change occurs.
Yeah.
And you're pacing yourself too. You're not
Yes,
rushing
yes.
in
A
anything.
little
and,
bit at a time.
yeah, that's a good way to do it. Just
Yeah.
garden at a time, learn the plants, and then take care of them. And,
Yeah.
well, I appreciate so much you taking the time to share
Sure.
this.
Sure.
I'm glad I ran into you today, and thanks everybody. And if you have questions, just let me know, and we'll keep the discussion going. Thanks.